Hey everyone, and welcome back to the stream. We're going to pick up from bag 3. Hopefully it's not glitchy anymore, but we'll see how we go. So let me just go into zoom build mode. See how long we last. So welcome back. Sorry about that. I have rebooted. Hopefully it's just a rebooting issue. It's not a problem with the camera. I checked my connections as well. Seem to be okay. But it's quite warm in here today. And I did have the camera running for about an hour before the stream, so it probably didn't help. So we're on bag 3 then. So far we've just built the first sort of leg here. I'm not sure whether we built it correctly yet. We'll see. The last part of the instructions are a little bit tricky, to be honest. So let's just empty all these. Lots more Technic pins again. And this time we're going to build sort of the enclosure that goes round the leg this time. So let's just slide these over a second, and to start off with we need one of these oversized pieces to get us going, which is going to be sort of R2's enclosure. So we'll stick some Technic pins one in the corner here, and then we've got another couple to go in here, here, and same on the other side. Here and here, and then we're going to stick some 11 length lift arms on across into each of those Technic pins that we've just added in here, like that. And then we're going to connect using one of these pieces and a couple of Technic pins with the cross connections, one there and one here. That's going to connect on the other side, and the other side here, just in like that. Then we get a 5 length rod, and we'll stick one of these connector pieces in here, stick a Technic pin into the hole in the middle, and then we'll slide down it one of these loop eyelet pieces with a pin on, and we'll stick that into a lift arm, so you get something like this, and then this goes through here. Get it the right way up, that's upside down, that comes through the bottom, goes through the hole there, feeds all the way through there, I think, somewhere around there. And then we get another one of these yellow pieces here, and we'll stick the same pins in again. So we've got a cross pin going in one of the hole there with a Technic pin, and that connects across here. This is now, this piece is stuck here and can move side to side, but can't fall out. Then we flip back over again, and we get 2 Technic pins with studs on top, these little blue ones. Stick them on the side here and here. Then we get a green lift arm. We stick a longer Technic pin through with a cross section there at that ends, and a normal black Technic pin on there. This then connects onto the end of this lift arm that we've already got in place. Then we get one of these arms. We stick a Technic pin, standard black one, into the hole at the ends, and then we get a longer blue one, and stick the longer end through like this. That then goes face down over this side. So this build is a lot more technical than I thought it was going to be. Don't know why. Didn't think it was going to be this technical. And then on this side we're going to stick a couple more Technic pins in above the movable lift arm. next to each other, like that and like that. Then we have this piece here that's going to go into those Technic pins. And then we've got one of these sort of cannon pieces. We'll stick a 1/6 length rod through the middle of that, all the way through. And then on the end we'll stick a gold 1x1 round and a silver sort of cone. If I can find one. There's a cone, so we just stick that on the ends and thread that through like this. And then on top here we'll stick another Technic pin with the cross connection in this end, and that will go into this hole down this end like that. Then we get a 9 length lift arm, Technic pin in either hole, either end. And the longer blue ones, the long end going down all the way through the arm. And then we stick another arm in the bottom, on the top, sorry, like that. That connects at the top. Well, it's good to see it's working for now, Brandon. Hopefully the cameras continue to work. So then we get one of these 11 length arms and stick another couple of Technic pins in the ends. And we've got these pins with the eyelets on, they stick up like this. And we have an L shape arm that goes in there, and we'll stick another long blue Technic pin, short end in the end there. Stick a separator down on that, and stick another pin with a stud on in there, and we'll stick a little 1x1 round piece on there, and that connects into the top of the grid up here. Then we get a lime green one, similar again, stick Technic pins into the 2 holes at the bottom. Then we'll stick these pins in with the eyelets in here and here. Stick a 3 length long lift arm at the ends. Longer blue Technic pin with a spacer. Feeds onto that. And then that goes onto the other side to where we just stuck our other piece. Goes on there like that. Then we lift this up and we're going to stick the Technic pins with the studs on, the smaller ones. So we stick 4 across the top. Leave the missing, leave a hole out in the middle. And then we stick one on this side, one hole up from the bottom, like that. Then we bring our leg in. And it connects to the top here like this. You feel like something's not quite right. Should be alright, I think. And we'll just stick that to the side a second. and then we'll work on the other one. So we get another one of these large pieces in again and do a similar. You can see sticking the Technic pins in each corner here, and then we've got two going in here and here, and on the other side like that. Got our level length grey arms across again. Flip it over. One of our yellow pieces. Stick the cross Technic pins into that. There and there, and then we'll stick that just in there like that. Get a 5 length rod piece and our little black connector piece over here. Stick a black Technic pin through that, and another eyelet pin there. Stick that to one of these lift arms. Hopefully that goes in. Ooh, hang on. Goes in like that, and then we slide that like we did before, just in to our existing frame. Then we get another one of these pieces and stick the cross pins in, one in there, and hopefully there's another cross pin here. We'll stick that in this end as well. Stop that piece falling out, and then another pin with a stud on the side just pops into the side there, and we'll stick another two. Put this over, and we'll stick the two, one in the same hole on this side, another one, third hole from the side there. Get our lime green L-shaped lift arm and the long black Technic pin with the cross connection, push that all the way through the ends, and then we'll stick a black Technic pin in as well. Then we get another one of these cannon pieces and stick a 6 length rod through the end of it. This time though we get, instead of a cone, we get two of these rounded 1x2 pieces. Stick them together and stick a Technic claw in the top hole and a 1x1 round gold in the bottom hole. Stick that onto the end of our rod, and then we'll stick another, if I can find it, pin. Where are you? In the cross end goes into there, and that connects onto our L shape like this, facing upwards. That then just sticks in to our frame there. Then we get one of these 5 length arms, stick a Technic pin in there, and then a larger one all the way through the third hole there, push that all the way through, and then let's connect that to this lift arm. A couple more Technic pins, stick them into this lift arm at the top, and then we've got another one of these white pieces that clips into those Technic pins like that. Then we get a 9 length lift arm here, put some Technic pins in either ends, just standard ones, and then we get 3 of the longer blue ones, stick them all the way, long end in first, all the way like that, and then that connects into another lift arm, like this, and that goes into the top piece like that. Then along the top we've got 4 pins with the studs on top, just pop into the top. Like that, and then if we bring in R2 so far, put them on the other side. Like this, I think, and then he'll connect in, hopefully. Like that. So I didn't connect in either. Right, so there we've just connected the box round his leg now. Hopefully I've done this correctly. I'm just going to take some re-engineering to undo it. Now with these pieces in place, we get one of these large Technic pins, some spacer pieces, round tile, and another black pin with a stud. So we stick that into this piece to start with, a white dot. Cross section in here that goes on the end of this red arm up here, push that all the way through, I believe, connect it to the frame, and then to connect the green one over here we stick this long pin in. And you think to yourself, I feel like I've built something incorrectly on this bit, and it's probably going to affect the whole thing. So now we've connected that to the top now. So it's looking quite sturdy, it's in place, sort of. We'll just stick that to the side for a second, and then we get a 3 length lift arm. So we've got a grey piece all the way through there. Then we get one of these blue pieces, stick another grey piece through that, and then we stick that into our green piece, and we've got our long blue pin, connect 11 length lift arm to that, and we'll just stick some Technic pins in with the eyelet there and there. Do a similar thing again, so we get another one of these 3 length pieces, stick that all the way through, another blue piece, send in there, stick that all the way through, blue pin in, and this time we've got one of these separator pieces again, and that connects onto the end like this. We then bring this back in here, this then connects to the bottom of the frame, into the bottom holes. At some point. That's that, so it's gone into the bottom there. I'll probably do the same on the other side. Make sure I put that, no, of course I haven't, put that on the wrong side. Two lime green sides need to go together. There's method in their madness of these colourings. That's better, so that's going on the front. Now we'll do the red one, it's going to go into the back. So we start with a 3-length red piece, stick our cross pin all the way through there, get another blue piece, put the cross section through that, feed that through like this, another blue large pin and a separator or spacer, connect another rod like lift arm like this, stick some eyelets through it. One goes in there, the other one goes in 4 holes from the ends. Then we do our other end. All the way through, that in there, and that connects into the other end like this. That doesn't, back one connects in like this. And we'll connect this into the same place we just stuck the lime green one when we did it incorrectly. So we then boxes out R2, that's then placed out, all sort of fully boxing in. Then we're going to build a sort of a separate mechanism now, so we get one of these and a green lift arm, and we'll stick a pin through and connect it into the bottom hole just down here. Put a connector onto the end of that rod like this. Then we have a wheel, we'll stick a pin into that, stick a couple of these spacer pieces onto that, and then a black Technic pin goes through both of those. This then connects to the top of this line piece, and we'll stick a pin through the ends like that. Then we'll get a 9-length lift arm, we'll stick 4 longer Technic pins, short side in first. These Technic pins in is actually out in my finger. Then either end there gets a sort of spacer piece, goes in either end, and then into the end of each we'll stick one of these pins with the eyelet hole in, facing inwards, and into those we'll stick one of these longer pins, but not all the way through, part way through on each. Then this connects onto our piece we've already built. We stick another 9-length rod then through the 4 pins that are sticking through the top. Sandwich it like this. And stick some more pins with eyelets in either ends. And we'll partly stick in part way through the larger Technic pins, again not all the way through, inwards outwards. Then we bring this in. And I believe that goes in to there, like this. And this is very complicated. And then they have one of their handy diagrams here which shows you what it should look like. And of course mine doesn't look like that. Ooh. Just popped out one of the rods we stuck in earlier. If mine's totally wrong, it's not quite the same as the picture is. I think it's about right. Maybe I should be able to move the arm, the leg at this stage. Let's just double check. So on this side, put in the right side. Put the cone there. Stick these pins all the way through. You know, if I have to rebuild this section, I will rebuild it. Pushing these grey pins in that we had earlier so we can secure this in place like that. So now that's fully secured in there. Put that to the side. We'll build another one now, so we get another grid in here, put a pin through to get this piece connected, separate a piece on the end here, and we get our wheel, pin into that cross section, a couple of these spacers on top. And a Technic pin just to connect them together, and that goes in to the top here. Stick another pin through to connect that. And then we've got our 4 longer Technic pins. Quickly these spacers are their ends, and then into the bottom we'll stick these Technic pins with the eyelets on. And part way stick our Technic pins, larger ones. Then we attach this to this like that. And then connect our lift arm on top just to secure it into position. Stick more of our eyelets in. Into each end, and then our larger pin part way through. This one goes in this side. You know, what I think I've done here is that that's better, I think. Push these in. I think I might just adjust the other one. I think the trick with this one was to get the wheel part in the right position, so I'm just going to slide this back out again. The wheel's got a bit at the back, which it is. Right, let's try that. Feel a little bit better about that positioning now. So both of those are in place now. So that's the end of bag 3. This sort of body forming now for R2. So we'll stick that to the side. We'll go on to bag 4. I'm going to do a bit of detail outside of the body now, a bit of cladding I suppose, for the two sides of R2 before we get onto the next set of legs. So start with a white plate, 6 by 12 on it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah, 6 by 12, and we'll run double cheese wedges in white, 3 of them, right across the top, and just under them in the top corner here we'll stick 2 1 by 1 plates, just in the top like that. Then we've got a 1 by 4, we've got a couple of panel pieces hopefully, if I can see them, and a couple of double jumper tiles. That's another bag that we've got here. So a couple of panels, there's 1, there's 2, and then a couple of double jumper. 1 by 4 goes down this side here, and we have a panel, another one, then our jumper go in the middle there. Then we get a 2 by 4, we cover that with 4 grill pieces, and 4, that goes on our jumpers, we start there in the middle, and then we've got 2 1 by 4 bricks, one goes there, one goes there. We've got 4 1 by 4 plates, we've got 4 1 by 2 tiles, and we've got 1 red 1 by 1, and we stick the 1 by 4 plate here to make a square. Right around there. On the inside here we'll stick our blue tiles, and then in the middle we've got our red plates. We've got 3 1 by 3 navy plates and a couple of these white wedges and a 1 by 1. But the 3 1 by 3s just go on the top section here. Then we have a wedge, another wedge, and a white piece to create this shape. Then we get one of these plates, we'll stick a 1 by 1 plate in the top, and then we've got a 6 by 6 navy plate, so we'll leave a 1 stud gap. Oh, done that wrong. 1 stud gap all the way around, so we've got a 1 stud overhang in the middle here, like this, and then on the side here that just attaches like that. Then we get a corner plate and just stick that at the bottom there just to secure it a bit further, and then right across here we get a 1 by 8 plate and finish off by filling out double cheese wedges and on the bottom down here. And we've got a dark bluish grey 1 by 6 we need to put on another corner plate. Should be a 1 by 2 white plate, another 1 by 1, and a couple more wedge pieces. Dark 1 by 6 goes across the 1 by 8 we just stuck on. Then we'll stick our wedge pieces at the top. 1 by 1 goes between those. Then we just have 1 by 2 and an L shape like that. Got a 2 by 2 round tile and a 2 by 2 round plate. We've got 3 2 by 3 white tiles and a curved white piece like this. We put the 2 by 3s right across the top there like that. Curved piece goes here next to the grill, and then we stick these two pieces together, and we'll stick that into the middle there on that red 1x2. Continue to sort of clad this out now. So we've got a 2x2 tile, another 1x2 curved piece. Should have a 2x2 curved piece somewhere. Can't see it yet. Another 1x6. Should be a 1x2 normal tile series. Now where's our 2x2 curved tile? That's the question. There it is. And so we stick 1x6 across here, 2x2 there, curved brick there, another one there, and a 1x2 there. A couple of tan plates going out here to extend this further. 2x4s, 8 silver grill pieces, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1x6 tile. So the 2x4s go either side here, then we'll fill this middle section out with 2 rows of grill pieces all the way across like this, and then a 1x6 tile goes across there. Then we get one of these 4x8s. We'll stick 3 2x2 modified. So leave a 1 stud gap there. It's down like that. Then we've got 3 2x2s modified. The studs on the side. And in between each of those we'll stick a 1x2 white plate. Like this. And that attaches here on the ends. We get a 2x8, a couple of 1x6s and 2 1x1s in red, and we stick this 2x8 across over here. Stick our red 1x1s in the gap, then those black pieces, and then the 2x6 or 1x6 sorry, just goes across the top and the bottom there. And we've got a 1x4 plate. We've got a couple of these sloped pieces and a couple of 1x4 plates. We add the 1x4 plates to the 1x2 tiles. They go either side of the grill here, and then we have an overhang of our sloped tile pieces there. Then we've got 2 of these 2x4 45 degree angle slopes and 2 2x2 versions, and we're going to stick these into the bottom there by the look of it on both sides. End up with something like this. We get 4 more of those sloped type white pieces, and that's going to go 2 on each side here and 2 on this side, and we'll finish off with 2x3 45 degree angle white slope pieces on either side there. Then we've got 3 2x3s and a couple of 1x1s in white. These go right across the middle here, and we've got the 1x1s just either side to cover the black piece up there. Then we've got a 2x6, 1x8 tile. We've got 2 1x2 curved pieces, and we should have a 1x6 tile. We put these curved pieces just on the ends here to cover up these studs. 1x8 sorry, 1x6 even, goes across there, 2x6 goes across here, and then our 1x8 just goes on the end over there like that. Cover that up. Flip this over, spin it around. We've got a 1x2 and then we've got two 1x3 plates. We stick these, actually we'll go a bit further than that. Stick these in the middle here. Then we've got three of these 2x2s with this sort of eyelet underneath, inverted ones, and we'll stick Technic pins into each of these with the cross connection at the ends. One goes in here, in what we've just made there, and then the other two go at the top, facing inwards in there. Then we've got a 1x4 and a 2x4. 2x4 goes across there just to strengthen that, and the 1x4 connects these two at the top. Now we bring back in R2, red side up, and we bring this in like this side piece. Very, we can just slot that in. And we'll hold that thought there, because what we've got to do is we've got to build that again now for the other side before we get too far into it. So let's flip back to the start again. Start exactly the same way. 3 double cheese wedges go across the top. Then we'll get a couple of 1x1 plates, stick them together, stick them just behind the cheese wedge there. Have a 1x4 behind that. Some panels. Panels in here, and then two jumper tiles go in there. Get our 2x4, stick our 4 grill pieces onto that. It goes onto the jumper, and then we've got 2 1x4s, one just goes underneath each of those. Got 4 1x4s. We've got 4 navy 1x2 tiles and a 1x1. Same pattern by making a square just under here. Then we put tiles on the inside and stick our red 1x1 in the middle. We'll get our navy piece here, 6x6, stick that to the, hopefully stick that to piece here, stick a 1x1 in the top corner, that then just attaches on the side here. We also need to stick some 1x3s in navy on top of the square we made a minute ago, and in the bottom stick some wedge pieces and a 1x1, just that nice frame there. We've got a corner plate, goes in the bottom just to secure the connection there. Our 1x8 goes down there, stick our other 3 cheese wedges into the bottom. so. Then a 1x6 goes across here. Got another corner piece there. Some more wedges going across the top. 1x1 middle. And 1x2 goes down there like that. Then we put some tiles on. So we've got 3 2x3s, one of those curved pieces, and our 2x2s. So we stick our 2x2 plates and tiles together, stick that into the middle. It goes right across the top here, and our curved piece just goes in there like that. Now we're going to clad the bottom bit. So another 1x6, a double curved piece, single 1x2, and a 2x2 tile. Find it. 1x6 goes across, 2x2 there, double curved piece, 1x2, and our single curved piece goes across there. These longer plates here just to extend further down. More 2x4s and a 1x6, and then we've got 8 more metallic quill pieces. Put the 2x4s up here and up here, and then let's fill the gaps in between here with our metallic quill pieces. Then a 1x6 tile just goes across there. Then we get our 4x6, 4x8 and 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 4x8, and then we'll stick some 2x2s modified. Down there. There it is, missing one then. They go down that side. And then on this side we'll stick 2x2s modified with 2 studs on the side, but we'll leave a stud gap in between each one, and we'll fill that with a couple of 1x2s in white. And that connects over here on the end. Then we've got a 2x4 and a 1x6 and a couple of 1x1s. Stick the 1x1s in red between our black pieces here, and our 2x8 goes behind those just to secure it up. And then we've got 2 1x6s across there like that. 2 of these curved tiles, a couple of 1x4 tiles, a couple of 1x4 plates. Same as before, put the plates and the tiles together, and then running across from the grill, and let's stick our curved pieces then behind those. Then we've got our 2x8s and our 2x2s, stick those, our sloped ones, stick these underneath our curved tile. Add 4 more of these curved tiles, 2 on each side. And then we'll finish off the side here with a 2x3 45 degree sloped piece. Then we've got 3 2x3s, plates that go across, and flank that with a couple of 1x1s in white. And to finish off, we've got a 2x6 tile, another 1x6 then underneath it, a couple of 1x2 curved pieces there and there, and a 1x8 then goes across the bottom like that. we'll flip this over again. Stick a 1x2 and two 1x3s next to that. Get these 2x2s with the eyelets in, inverted. Stick these pins in with the cross connections. One goes in there, two go at the top. Secure that with a 1x4 and then a 2x4 across there. And then we feed this onto the other side. Make sure I've got these the right way around. So they're the two sides. Now just to secure them, stop them from slipping out, we just stick in a 2x3 tan in the bottom there, so it stops them from moving out. And interestingly, do that on, just getting my bearings here, so that's that on that side. Yeah, put it on the bottom of each one. That stops the sides now from sliding out. So there's the sides for R2 coming together. Our foot. Now we're on to bag 5, where we're building building both the legs. I think they'll go either side then. So we start this bit with a 1x2 light bluish grey plate, and we connect to that two white corner plates. Then we'll stick some 1x2 white bricks into the bottom of those. Make something like this. And we have two downward facing brackets go either side in white, and then another couple of corner plates go on top. Then we have a tan coloured 1x2 with studs on the side, and just regular 1x2 white bricks go either side of that. Then we have a 1x2 in light bluish grey, goes in there, and then another couple of downward facing brackets go either side. Then we have a red 1x2 with a pin in it. This pin goes inwards. Either side with another couple of 1x2 standard bricks. Goes in there. Then on top we've got a couple of 1x2 plates. And a couple of downward facing brackets. And a 1x2 light bluish grey 1x2 plate in the middle. Then down, then to cover up the brackets on the side, we're going to use a 2x6 tile on both sides. Snap that off, put that back on. It's on the side like that. Then we have a 1x6 plate goes across there, and two 1x2 plates go just behind that, like that. Then another tan coloured 1x2 with studs on the side. Stick some 1x2 bricks on the side of that, and then we've got 2 Erling bricks. Into those Erling bricks we'll stick a 1x1 with a clip on it, just in front. Same on the other side, like this. Then we've got some inverted 2x2s, 45-degree slope, and we'll stick a 1x6 then, plate across just to secure them into position. And we've got a couple of 1x3 plates and a couple more 2x2 corner plates. Stick the corner ones on the outside by inverted piece, and the 1x3 just above the clips that we've added in, like this. Then we get 2 2x3s, Technic brick with a cross section, 1x2 plate, and a tan coloured 2x2 tile. Stick these two 2x3s together. Stick a 2x2 tile, 1x2 on top. Stick that there, and then put a 1x2 with a cross section on the front. Then we've got a 2x3 that goes in over here, and on this side we'll stick a 1x1. Then we've got a 1x2 Technic brick, and we'll stick a pin with a stud on it in the middle there. Then we'll stick a 2x3, 1x2, and then a 1x3 plate on top. Couple of 1x1 rounds just in that corner, and we'll stick a 2x2 jumper tile just to the back over here, like that. Then we have another Technic brick, 1x2 with a hole in it. Stick another Technic pin with a stud on it. Another 1x3, and then a 1x2. Goes just behind that. That's what we've got so far. Then we need some of these 15 lift arms and a 13 one. Stick some Technic pins into this shorter one and stick that into the bottom of the longer one. Then flip this round, and we'll use the pin here to go 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect that into the back here like that. Then we'll get one of these red pieces and stick a pin through the bottom hole. And that goes through the top here, which then goes into the Technic brick we've got at the back there, so it sticks it into position there like that. Just put that to the side. Get a 1x4, stick that into a 1x6 with the Technic holes in. We'll then stick some 1x3s off of it like this. A downward facing 1x1 bracket on each side, like this, like that, and then a couple of 1x2 plates facing inwards, like that and like that, and then we'll make a square by putting a 1x4 in there like that. And we'll stick a couple of 1x1s on top of the bracket pieces. And a couple of upward facing bracket pieces go on the outside here, and behind that we'll stick another couple of 1x1 plates just to level it off. Like that. Then we take a couple of corner plates, stick that on there on each side just to secure that, level it off, and we'll stick in a gap here another 1x2 Technibrick with the cross hole connection there. Above that we stick a tan 1x4 with the studs on the side, and then we flank that with two Erling bricks, and the Erling bricks take in a 1x1 navy tile. So we'll just stick these on here and here, and they go facing away like that. Then we've got a couple of corner bricks at the back. There and there like that. A couple of 2x3s on top. Four 1x3 plates, and we'll stick on these 1x3 tile. Stick two of them together. Do that for both sides. Goes like that. And then over on the side here we've got one of these sort of cutaway tiles. Goes on there. Same on the other side. Then we get a 1x4, and we'll stick a 1x2 into the bottom and stick some inverted curved upward pieces into that. Do two of those. Goes in there and there, and then we'll turn this upside down, and we'll stick these, hopefully, these are always a bit tricky, into the bottom, either side here and here, like that. Then bring back in what we already had, and we'll slide that, I believe, into the bottom. That then rests like this, and we'll stick a 3-length yellow rod through this brick. Need to find the hole. That's it, all the way through there like that. And then bring back R2 in. We can slide this up sort of between, so where we've got this at the moment, we can slide this up now into sort of this area here. And we get a 5-length rod piece, and we'll stick that all the way through into a connector that's on the other side. You want to make sure it is going all the way through. Can't quite tell. Must be. So that's that one. And then while we're here, we'll get another brick with a Technic cross connection in there, and we stick that into the top here to stop that from sliding out, I guess. And that's one side, so put that to the side, and we'll start the other side. So start again with a 1x2 plate, stick the two corner plates together, stick our 1x2 on there and there, downward facing white bracket on the other side, and then another couple of corner plates. Then we've got 1x2 with studs on the side, which is just flanked by regular 1x2s in white. Then a 1x2 plate in the middle, and then a couple more downward facing brackets either side. Then we've got our 1x2 red with the pin in, faces inside, normal 1x2s. And then a couple of 2x2s. More downward facing brackets. That side, one on this side. And in the middle we'll stick a 1x2 in grey. Then we've got our 2x6 tiles, which we can cover the brackets on the side. Done the same thing again, pushed out that one. Stick the one on this side. Then we've got a 1x6 plate and a couple of 1x2s. Tan 1x2, the studs on the side goes in there. A couple of 1x2s, normal ones either side, and then we get a couple of Erling bricks, and we'll stick some 1x1s with clips on. Here and here, got our inverted sloped pieces on the side there, and then we can secure them in place with our 1x6 plate. Then we've got a couple of 1x3s and corner plates. Stick the corner plates on top of our inverted piece. 1x3 goes at the back on both sides. Two 2x3s stuck together. Stick a 2x2 tile on top and a 1x2 plate that just goes over on this side. And we have our Technic brick with the cross hole in. We have a 2x3 brick, goes in the back on this side, and we've got a Technic brick with a hole in it, which we stick a Technic pin with a stud on into. So we've got a 1x1 brick just goes in front over there. Then we've got a 2x3 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x3 plate over on this side. In this corner we've got a couple of 1x1 rounds go in there, and a 2x2 jumper tile goes up here. We'll stick another 1x2 Technic brick with another stud pin in the middle there. 1x2 behind that, and a 1x3 going on that side. Then we get our left arms in again. Stick our pins in at the top and the third one down. Stick that into this longer one, and then round the back, connect that in about there on there. At the top, we get this red piece to stick our pin in. Just make sure that that doesn't move then. Push that all the way through, so now we're firm there. I'll put that to the side. Take a 1x6 Technic brick, stick a 1x4 in the bottom. And we've got some 1x3s going into the bottom of that. Our downward facing 1x1 brackets. And then we see a couple of 1x2 plates inwards. Then we've got a 1x4 that goes in the back, just create that square again. And we stick a couple of 1x1 plates on top of the brackets. And we've got some upward facing brackets with some 1x1s behind, Technic brick with the crosses in, and then just to secure it all together, stick some of these corner plates in. Then we stick 1x4 and studs on the side, a couple of corner bricks at the back, and then we've got two Erling bricks which we stick 1x1 navy tiles into, facing outwards like that again. Secure these with some 2x3s on top. Then we get our 1x3 plates and tiles, stick two plates together, tile on top goes on one side, do the same for the other side. And on the side here we've got these cutaway tiles which connect to the brackets on both sides, like that. Then we're going to build our curved pieces. So we'll do two of these. And then we stick these into the bottom. Like that, so we've got this curved bit now. What we do as we did before, so we'll slide this down the bottom here, push that into the studs, and then we get our 3 length rod, push that all the way through, just make sure it doesn't slide out. And if we bring R2 back in, this time slides in this side. Slide that in like so, Hopefully I've slid that in enough. Get our Technic brick with our pin pushed through the middle, and we'll push that into the top like that there. So now that's in position now. So we kind of got the arc, sort of these legs in position. Hopefully that's about right. We'll see as we start building through. Doesn't feel quite right, but maybe it is. And so I think we're up to bag 6. I'll probably stop, I think, here today because my fingers are starting to hurt with all these Technic bricks, and we'll pick it up from bag 6 next week. I'll put a stream live on that so you can check this out, and we can continue to build then his feet for his other legs that we've got going there, and we'll move through hopefully towards the end. We're up to bag 6, as I think there was 13 in the bag, so we're almost halfway, not quite, but look out for that on there as well. I'll probably put up the other streams we'll do the weeks after, where we do the dioramas as well. So we've got the Goba system and the Death Star diorama, so we'll probably do them first, and then we'll move to the 8080 in future streams. Let me just go back to the main camera. This is where R2's been left for today, up to bag 5 complete, so we're on to bag 6, and we'll pick that up in next week's stream. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. Apologies again for the technical errors earlier with the camera. So hopefully you found your way to this second stream, and join me next week when we do our third stream, and hopefully we'll finish R2 off. Whatever you're doing for the rest of your Sunday, enjoy it, look after yourself, and I'll see you next Sunday.